Good morning, it's a whole new week, which is why controversially I quite like Mondays because it's just time to start afresh. Nice and motivated this week. I've just got home from Body Pump and we did the whole of the new 102 release, and man is it difficult. That lunge track is just something else, it's horrendous. But yeah, it's kind of the first time though that I think I've got all my weights right, where they've all gone up, so I definitely couldn't have done any more, but it was really challenging. So I'm quite happy that I gave it 100%, and yeah, my whole body feels like it's shaking, so I'm going to put this camera down before I drop it. It's now 2:30 and I went straight past hungry and got to hangry, so I couldn't be bothered to work out what made a salad, so basically I've just shoved everything into a bowl and it looks like this. I don't actually think I've filmed since earlier, but it's now dinner time, and tonight's dinner is pasta with pesto and lots of green vegetables. It's Meatless Monday, hence there's no meat and it's purely vegetarian, but yeah. Haven't had sun-dried tomatoes in ages, so I'm quite excited about that because they are delicious. I survived my interval session, yay! Although only just, I think. It was horrible. It was 9 miles, so I did 2 miles warm up and then 4 1-mile repeats, and with sort of a quarter of a mile recovery in between, and then 2 miles to cool down at the end. So yeah, 9 miles in total. The miles started not too bad, even though my legs just felt a bit like lead after Body Pump yesterday. But then the first 2 went along the beach one way, and then when I turned around, I realised what help the headwind or the tailwind must have been giving me, because it was like the air was treacle that I was trying to run through. It felt so hard. So I think my times were, the first 2 were around the 8-minute mark and the second 2 were around the 8:22, 25-minute mark. And actually, this is just what psychology does, isn't it? I thought they were so much slower. If I'd have known I was that close to kind of pushing for an 8-minute mile, I probably could have done that, which just shows you how much, if you think you're not going to meet your goal or your target and you start to give up, your body starts to give up as well, and it just shows you what difference that mental edge can do. But overall I'm quite happy because it is a 9-mile run on a Tuesday. My legs were quite tired from yesterday, and mostly it's finished, so I'm happy about that. It's only about 12 o'clock, but I was so hungry I couldn't wait any longer, and today's lunch is just leftover pasta, which I've added some chicken to, and afterwards I'm probably going to devour this punnet of strawberries. Well, maybe not all of them, but I'm going to have a good go. Dinner is served on a pillow because I've got shorts on and it was burning my legs. Lemon and honey chicken with some mashed potato and lots of green veggies. Got me a cheeky bit of dessert tonight. Made some apple crumbles earlier and I've topped it with some Greek yoghurt. So today has been manic. I haven't trained at all, and it's now the evening, so I think I'm probably going to take today off. I haven't had a day off in 10 days, and although I was supposed to go to the gym, there's just no way I'm going to get there. So I'm going to have today as a rest day and get back on the bandwagon tomorrow for training. Earlier today I went out for lunch and went to a little cafe and had poached eggs on toast with some mushrooms. And dinner tonight is a bolognese, which was super yummy. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow, back to training, and just enjoy the rest day today. It happens. I'm over it. Yep, I'm still eating this pasta. I've added some prawns today just for some protein, but yeah, this is the last batch though. So I'm looking pretty sweaty because I'm just back from the nicest evening run. I don't normally train in the evening and I found it quite hard to motivate myself to go out. It's just one of those where I kept putting it off, but I'm so glad I did because it was just so lovely. I did 6.5 miles, which I wouldn't have done otherwise. I don't actually know what pace it was, haven't looked yet, but it wasn't really about that. It was just about logging some miles. So 6.5 done, and that's me finished training for the day. It's dinner time. Homemade fish pie is what's on the menu tonight. It's lunchtime, and today I have smoked salmon and scrambled egg on toast with some spinach. I completely forgot about smoked salmon. I haven't had it in so long, so quite excited about this. Back at the gym again. It's Friday night spinning, and I'm not really ready to go. I don't know, I feel really lazy today and just a bit of a mission to make myself leave the house. I feel a bit sicky as well. I don't know if it's the weather or just I don't know, it's raining all day and it just feels like it's put a bit of a downer on things. But I'm at the gym, so I'm going to do half an hour of Pilates and then my 45-minute spin class, and hopefully I will be feeling a bit more, energetic after that. It is now 1 hour later and I'm not sure energetic is the right word, to be honest. I think I'm going to go home and find some dinner before I keel over. Pyjamas and potatoes. That is how my Friday night looks. And I'm off to bed with this bar of yumminess. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Just back from a nice, easy, steady 3-mile run at about 9:30 pace, and it was raining, at least I thought it was, but can you hear that? How bad it is now? Thank God we got home in time, because that is horrendous. So we've nipped to Costa for some lunch, and I was super excited because they finally listened and have some salads rather than just cheesy things for lunch, but they've all run out, so I've just got this meatball wrap with a flat white instead. So it's 4 o'clock on a rainy Saturday afternoon, and I think I'm going to take this, which is some stewed apple with coconut yogurt and cinnamon, and this, which is a blueberry flavoured matcha green tea, and have a cheeky afternoon bath. These smell incredible. Diamond neighbourhood. Flips, do you want a bath? I'll take that as a no. Such a good afternoon bath, and now it's dinner time, and I've got this sweet potato and butternut squash mash. Oh, that's hard to say. Sweet potato and butternut squash mash with some bolognese on top and some Parmesan cheese. Good morning, it's Sunday now. Used to be known as the day of rest, but is now known as the day of the long run. This morning I did 15 miles, which is my longest run for, I don't even know how long, the longest run in a really long time. And it was really good. I did 9:30 pace, I think, for 15 miles, and I mixed up my route a bit today. Didn't just run along the beach, because as much as I hate to complain about running along the beach, because I'm so privileged with where we live, nothing much changes, so it's quite hard mentally for 15 miles. So I went out through the countryside, which was lovely. We didn't have any orange juice, so I literally didn't take any fuel, just did the whole thing with water, which seemed to be okay. So yeah, I'm really happy. I've got 1 more week left of base training before I need to do some more speed work, but the base training phase seems to have been quite productive in that I can now run those distances, and it's not easy, but it's not hard. So yeah, my pace though is still about 1:30 outside what it needs to be. I need to be closer to an 8-minute mile pace to run a sub 1:45 half. So that's what the next 8 weeks will be after base training, trying to get those distances but to speed them up. So yeah, considering there's 1 more week left of base training, 15 miles in the bag today, pretty happy with that. And yeah, I'm going to go and find some lunch. This is definitely one of my best looking lunches in a while. I've got a smoked salmon 2-egg omelette with a little salad and some carrots and hummus. This is the height of laziness for dinner tonight, but it is a Sunday, so we're having a chicken tikka masala, and yeah, I didn't even make it. And I think that's pretty much the week over. I'm literally going to put my pyjamas on and not do a lot else for the rest of the day, so I'm going to leave it there, and I'll see you next week for the final week of base training. Bye!